Attack!
Yow! What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of eXtelevision. We have a full-length match coming your way in just a second. It's going to be some really exciting stuff. It is iDemise versus Area 51 from the ESEA-Intermediate Playoffs. Now, both of these teams have been through a full season of kicking ass, and now they are fighting for their lives for survival in this end-of-the-season tournament. This is the lower bracket final, so both teams have already lost once and are fighting for the right to fight new directions in the finals. Now, let's go over the lineups of both teams and then jump right into the action. For iDemise, their scouts are Ruin and Big Pun. Tito is their soldier, matched up with Pure, the former medic for Complexity, who has been on soldier for a couple seasons now. Their medic is Venoid, and their demo man is Umph. That iDemise is a very experienced team. A lot of those players have been around for quite a while, and really have a bunch of seasons under their belts. Basically, Ruin, Pure, the Noid. I think Big Pun as well have been playing since the beta, so those guys definitely know what they're doing. Pure is also a very tactically minded player, having played as medic for a while, now switching over to more of a roaming soldier position. And for Area 51, we have Blaze and Alpha on Scout, both very talented. Roland and Memphis Vaughn on Soldier. Tragic on Medic, and Soup as their demo man. Soup is a very powerful, very dangerous demo man, while Blaze is a talented scout, and Memphis Vaughn is a dangerous roamer. So both teams have their skill sets and their areas of strengths and weaknesses. So let's jump right into the match. It's going to be CP Goalie Wash.
And here we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. iDemise in the blue, Area 51 in the red. Now, also, this version of Goalie Wash is Goalie Wash Imp 3, which still has the water underneath, but it does have that little left side area on the last cap. We will be seeing more of it. Blue team, you see one of the scouts going up on the side, while the other scout and down man coming in through the choke. Red Soldier's jumping up. Here's Tito's perspective. Gets a kill on Memphis Vaughn, another kill on Alpha, finishes off Roland. This other scout all over him, but Tito with a nice splash damage rocket, taking out both soldiers and both scouts. Soup's over there trying to get some work done on the Noid, who is tagged up as ID Rop Ubers, as in I drop Ubers. Pretty funny. The Noid right there, ladies and gentlemen. Pure trying to be sneaky, getting down low here. Also, IDU is Umph, as we went over in the lineups earlier. Pure right here, just looking for somebody to jump, but we do have a pause in effect. We are going to get some stutters every once in a while throughout this video as I reload the HUD, but thanks to movie magic, a 15-minute pause is very short. Pure coming out of his hiding spot and throwing some rockets down on Tragic, who just got Uber, but chose to hold it, and got knocked down to about 50 health there. Picking up the health pack, though, able to come in quickly. Umph getting a kill on Soup on the stickies. And red team trying to pressure out here as blue team is banged up and missing players. Also, if you'll notice, due to the Noid dropping out there and Pure bombing in, Pure switched to Medic, and for just a second there, they were playing with him 5v6 and Pure as Medic, which is very smart to do because you got to start charging that Uber right away and get it rolling. Pure, of course, a very experienced medic. A ton of action going on here, but you guys can always rewind it. There's so much to see, and video really captures it all. So you guys got to make sure you're watching everything here. So red team's got the second point. They're starting to move in here. There's me trying to reload the HUD again. Pure is about to get his Kritzkrieg. I believe he is on. I could be wrong about that. While Tragic is getting pretty close to having his charge as well. Here comes Tito rolling out. You can see he's getting the heals on him. Kritzkrieg definitely about to go popped off. There it is. Oh, shoots his first rocket into the wall. Tito whiffing, and then whiffs the Chris Shoddy. Umph is there to pick up the slack, though. And Red Scout moving in towards the point. Must have been Blaze. Now Soup coming in here. Tito on the point. Jumps a rocket. Throws up that soldier in the air. And then takes him out. Tito making up for his miskritzed Krieg opportunity. Coming in here to assist his soldiers, Pure. And takes out Soup. The Noid actually got taken out, though, by some rollers. So Tito getting very aggressive on Tragic here. And trying his best to chase him down. Oh, both Red Scouts trying to go for the point. Big Pun's taken down, but Ruin comes in and cleans up the opposing Scouts. Ruin is such a beast on Scout. Really a consistent, dangerous Scout over all the years that he has played this game. You see Pure is still on the crit streak, and blue team is fighting out. I mean, they didn't even really get much out of that crits, but they were able to survive the ensuing Uber and just get good work done. Here's the crits again using rollers, which is kind of interesting. You don't really see that. Usually, of course, you see the crit stickies. The soldier getting popped up into the air multiple times, but Roland finally taking him out. We see this transition to Ruin's perspective. Gets a kill, but taken down by Memphis Vaughn. Traded kills, yeah. Ryu, LOL. And Sticky's being used to close off the choke very efficiently here. Of course, this is a big architectural feature of Goalie Wash. I mean, just in terms of how it gameplays, figures out the choke. Holding the choke is so important. And the Demo Man can do that so efficiently. But then you have the flank, right where that arrow is pointing. That is the flank side of Goalie Wash. So basically the two routes, but the other route is so much more open, and you have to be pretty far forward to protect against people going through the choke. You know, the Demo Man's all the way up here, but they can't be watching the flank. You see they have both their soldiers and the Demo Man here, while the two Scouts are in the background trying to hold the flank. As we roll over here, we see they're just doing chip damage at each other, but the healing beam coming out and the soldiers coming out. They do have the Kritzkrieg, remember, but Tragic with the Uber charge. There's the Kritzkrieg on the Sticky, on the the Demo Man, excuse me. Sticky's on the ground, pops himself up into the air. Tragic pops the Uber though, and it just fades. And Ruin and Big Pun combining to get some kills. The Noid goes down though, and Tito out here gets 2 kills. And staying alive. Red Soldier jumping in. Memphis Vaughn goes down. Meantime, Ruin kills Tragic. You see him coming out of the lobby area. And Red Team Area 51 is hurting down to only 2 players with Pure on the medic position. Oh, great Sticky there. And, of course, the rocket from Tito. With Pure on medic, iDemise pulls out the round. And if you'll notice as well, Pure is still on medic. So even though iDemise had 6 players, everybody was back. They chose to keep Pure on medic for whatever reason. Both teams running Kritzkrieg now. Blue Soldier getting up on top of the middle point there. Tito bouncing back. Alpha here gets a great kill on Tito. And starting to poke around. Which way is he going to go, though? Looks like he's going to go ramp room. Coming up. Oh, 2 great shots on Pure. Takes him out. And staying alive, at least for a little bit longer. Ruin was down to 15 health. And forced to fall back. Now, Red Team is focused this direction. As you see the little scout running past. I think that is Big Pun down to 47 health. Actually grabs the health pack right there while he was bonked up. Bonked up. Oh, funny too. Soup got a roller kill in there somewhere. Alpha just finished cleaning up the trash. The scout behind him, so now they feel like they're ready to push forward. Devilman crits going off already. I guess trying to catch blue team as they move through the lobby. Whiffing some pipes though, and not able to get the kill. Alpha doing work. And then with Blaze, Blaze takes down Pure, but Alpha got the Noid and somebody else. Kill messages went by a little too fast for me there.
Time has been added.
And Area 51 pushing in here. Memphis Vaughn, first one in there, gets taken out. Great stickies from Soup, covering Blaze as Blaze rolls in and captures the point. So scores are tied 1-1. Everything is all tied up. Pure is still on medic. Ruin has been ducking in and out of connectivity. Stickies over the top as well as rollers. Scout and Devilman on the left side for blue team once again. And again, Tito up here. Blue Soldier's doing a fantastic job of holding on to the center point. But their team is going down. Big Pun and Tito taking damage. There goes I drop Ubers. Ruin and up. So Red Team really being able to clean up things here. Getting the frags, connecting the kills. Pure forced to fall back. 62%. So at least he saved the Uber. That is really, you know, what's most important. If your team's dead at a middle battle, you know, you really should not be wiping all 6 players. You always got to be trying to keep your medic alive during a middle fight. He's got to be ready to run for it. If your medic goes down, at least you got to be able to keep, you know, do something else against them. So Pure's able to get the Uber. Now they have a solid chance at defending this last point. Tragic in Area 51 still using the Kritzkrieg. It's like the Noid jumping forward here to the health pack. He is wearing the white Dr. Seuss hat. Tito wearing the default soldier. Also some other fantastic hats around. So we see the soldier playing back over there. The Kritzkrieg not working out for him. Kritzkrieg versus Uber, and wow, look at blue team, and then their soldiers just perfectly executed jumps down the side and putting a ton of pressure on Tragic, taking him down. Ruin gets Alpha as well, and who is that? Big pun on Engineer. Hey, looks like Soup down here as Demo Man in the water. As you clearly see, we have gone for a swim. Somebody suggested, and I double the suggestion, that crouch should make you dive and jump should make you swim up. Move up and move down, I think, is exactly what the commands are. Anyways, Memphis Vaughn hiding behind the point here while blue team is trying to get their cap on. Jump up here, though. Not able to find Pure and trying to move in here. Taken out. Roamer, you know, you really got to deal the damage. At least, you know, force the medic to grab a big health pack somewhere. You know, that's minimal loss, but not really getting anything together whatsoever. Pure's starting to move in here now with his Uber, flashing it around, grabs everybody actually. Everybody getting a little taste of invulnerability for a second. But it looks like a back cap going on, and Pure is the first one to respond. Look at this. Pure leading the charge back to the point. He's like, no way, man. We got to stop this right now. Throwing out needles and doing sick damage. Takes out Blaze. The other teammates starting to show up, but I think Tito would have been a little too late. So really, I mean, great heads up play there by Pure. Honestly, a lot of situations, it's easy to overlook what the medic's doing, what the medic is accomplishing. But I mean, right there, you know, Pure responded instantly, made the decision. There was no pussyfooting about it. Just straight up heads play. Get the kill and, you know, stop the cap. I think if there had been any delay, you know, he could have possibly gotten the cap. It's just the soldier coming in and not Pure. Definitely would have lost that cap. The Noid, great surf to get back up on top of the point. And the back cap going down again. This time, though, it looks like he's making great progress on the back cap. And, oh, Tito is coming in. But Blaze able to finish him off. And the way it's looking, look at the spawn timers. 2 players about to spawn right now, but that is way too late. And Blaze uncontested on the last point, picking up the second round capture for his team, Area 51. Now, of course, you'll see on the bottom left-hand corner, this is an ESEA match, so their client is saying 18:51 remaining in the half. Unfortunately, right now, there's not a good way for us to sync up clocks with that. And this is a first to 5 match, although we'll have a halftime switch and a commercial break for most of you at the 3-round point. This middle fight has not been going for iDemise. Ruin gets a kill on Roland there, but taken out, as is Pure, who is back on Soldier. The Noid had been falling back. We were falling Alpha right there, but there is Blaze, who just picked up the kill on the Noid. And hopefully I will stop getting those two confused, because I was all ready to talk about Pure playing Soldier. And then he, you know, was off-classing as Medic there for a little bit. So everybody's back on their class, but look at that. We got double Engineer, Big Pun, and Ruin. Both rolling the class. Really, you know, they're in a serious disadvantage here with Tragic having the Uber charge. And in these situations, you got to do something drastic. Usually that involves changing classes. Engineer, we see the Heavy out here, Pure, wearing the Frankenstein head. And there's the Uber. The Stickies were there, so they have forced an early pop. Jumping across now, trying to get the Noid, who's still at pretty much full health. Takes a little bit of damage now. Ruin's Sentry Gun gets a kill, and he gets a shotgun as well, taking out Blaze and Alpha. Somebody on the point, and wow, almost caps it, is Memphis Vaughn before Umph takes him out, actually trades kill. Ruin picking up another kill, so he actually has 3 kills as Engineer. That's pretty dang good for a little off-classing there. Soup dying as well. Perhaps he was going for the point. Both red scouts coming out here, but wow. Ruin and Big Pun getting on the point, getting the numbers there, and getting the capture, which is very important because Team Fortress, as you respawn and come back into the game, it's not like Counter-Strike where it's, I mean, we're round-based, but, you know, it's not single life round-based. You respawn, you come back, and as you capture points, that changes where your opponents spawn, and also sometimes that potentially changes how much time they have left before they can respawn. Sometimes, like right now, it could have bumped up Memphis Vaughn's spawn time. Of course, it did not. I think actually if they had, yeah, I mean, anyways, I'm getting distracted. The crit screen coming in here, and very good so far, getting Big Pun and Tito. Tito was kind of stuck. He maybe could have escaped through the ramp room. And it looks like iDemise trying to get a back cap going on here while 51 is on the middle point, but they're going to have to leave it. Pure drops his Uber. They definitely wanted to get the back cap there, but they had the Heavy and the Demo Man. Oh, the Noid. Oh, man. See, I messed it up. Pure was on Soldier. The Noid on Medic. I was just about to call him Pure. Anyways, they wanted that back cap. They really wanted it, but it was just not going to work. 51 was pretty much already on the middle point. Great kill by Soup there, taking out Tito, and then using the stickies to keep the Noid away from the middle point, although he did get the pipe. So we have a little commercial break for some of you viewers. The rest of you, we will be right back. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, some of you guys didn't even leave, but the rest of you, thanks for watching our advertising and supporting eXtelevision. It really does help. Yep. So 51 now in the blue. Oh man, I need to reload that HUD scheme. I think it'll be fixed next time. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist. You see Soup here. Nice pipe though. Taking out Pure as he jumps in. I shouldn't have even mentioned it. Throwing out good stickies now. Stickies over the top, trapping Umph down there. Scout on his side, gets a pill on Ruin. Oh, crit bottle. Doesn't get the crit, but gets 2 swipes and takes out Umph. Soup going crazy. Gets a couple more bottle hits, but then finally taken out by Big Pun. Pure even throwing out the Raffles. Big Pun coming in here, finishing off Roland. And a bit of a duel here. Big Pun at 68 health. Alpha down to 3 health. Pretty sure that's him, the yellow hat right there. Memphis Vaughn bombing in. Alpha and Memphis Vaughn down. There goes Ruin. Sorry, I still adjusting my name calling from the color switch. It was drastic and sudden for me as well. So iDemise in the red have taken the point and maybe start getting back into this game. Area 51 with the 3-1 lead. In a great position, just need 2 more rounds. iDemise able to move through the choke point quite well. Ruin taken down by Blaze though. Oh, and the crit's coming out again. Oh, Soup got the first kill, but Umph down to 39 health. Red team surviving for now, but Soup finally takes out the Noid while Blaze and Alpha clean up the rest of the team. Tragic down to very low health, but yep, picking up the health back, and they be chilling. ×8 on the point. So 51 probably going to be able to easily roll onto the second point as well. The whole iDemise team respawn, but obviously they respawn back at the last point. A little bit of hey now, right there. You could always download the STV demo if you're curious. Just what he said was a joke. I know that anyways, but yeah, I don't know. Just thought I'd flag it out. Stay classy, TF2. Oh, jumping those rockets, great stuff there. Has to line up the jump, goes in the water. Pure coming over the top now. Gets caught on the health pack, and then finally finished off by Memphis Vaughn. Good pressure here. Here comes the crits again. The Noid going down. Roland taken out by Ruin. And looks like Memphis Vaughn coming through the water gets the cap. So now 4-1. Area 51 simply needing 1 more round to close this match out and eliminate iDemise from this ESEA-Intermediate Playoff. Equalizer rollout, again, as always, so helpful. And a big, huge jump over the top, but unlucky with the cornering in that ramp room. Medic able to get away. Big Pun doing work here as he's already got 2 kills. See him going up the ramp room in the background, coming up on the Medic. Good shots, takes him out, and gets the Demo Man Soup as well. Barely escaping there with 11 health. Big Pun going big. Pun intended. Yeah, take that. So, you know, iDemise on their way to pulling this round back. You know, definitely they're in a great position right now. They have the, oh, I dropped Uber. I'm not entirely sure where that was. He almost dropped Uber. Was forced into a protective pop. Must have happened right behind the camera. Scout jumping over the top though. Big Pun. Just body blocking Memphis Vaughn in place. I love seeing the body block whenever that happens. Red team still pressuring, but the Noid goes down. Red team without their medic. Scout on the point, but getting back on the point just in the nick of time. Alpha finally, actually, sorry, that was Blaze who was finishing off Big Pun. Soldier trying to jump over the top. Very low health, though, is Pure. And Blaze was on the point anyways. So just down to the Noid and Tito trying to furiously, frantically charge their Uber to be able to mount some sort of defense on the middle point and not get counter pushed back too far. TF2 is definitely a game of tug and war. Ruin once again disconnecting and coming back into the game. We'll have another stutter here in a little bit. Umph using his stickies to, or Soup using his stickies to push Umphs around. Leg. It was my HUD reload. Blue Soldier jumping over the top, very unspotted. That was actually a pretty big lack of concentration from iDemise's, you know, I don't know, strategy team play. Nobody watching the choke. Of course, they were down Ruin, so stretched very thin. And man, what a tough time to lose Ruin, because look at this. They only have 3 players up, 5 players now, but dropping another player. Tito is down. Big Pun is down as well. And this is going to have to be a frantic defense here. Oh, Engineer. That is, Pure is on Engineer, getting the shotgun kill on Alpha. And, wow, clutch stuff. The Gunslinger really helping save their, save themselves, you know, staying in this match, staying in these playoffs. They've already lost once. It is a double elimination tournament. But iDemise have already lost to New Directions, who is the team these two are basically battling for the right to play in the grand finals. The Noid almost has Uber though. Tragic actually had Uber, but not coming in with it quite yet. And the Noid is percentage points away from getting invulnerability for his team as well. The Sticky's coming in, but he pops it as soon as he gets it. And Pure off-classing on Pyro. That profile is not showing up for, I think I know why, but for the Pyro, but Pure is on Pyro. A lot of Y's and R's in Pyro and Pure, so that's a good thing. It goes together. And Pure kills Soup and combines with Big Pun to take out Tragic as well. So Red Team making some good work happen. Memphis Vaughn goes down as well, and more players dropping. But the Red Team on the point and looking to move forward to middle here. Pure still on Pyro. Degreaser and Shotgun. Tito getting up top and continuing to pressure the blue team. I think Tito noticed that the medic really was not with the team. They weren't getting heals. Very large sticky trap going up top. And in response, Red Team says, okay, we'll just go through the flanks then. See you later. Oh, there goes Pure. Pyro down. Pyro down. Uber pop for Red Team. Tragic kind of in a tough spot with no Uber, no protection. Jumping around like a madman, but Big Pun finally takes him out. The Noid goes down as well, though, so 51. I think basically, I mean, the dodging, the crazy walking of Tragic right there, helping 51, at least the rest of the team, stay alive and keep their composure. iDemise was just, you know, jumping in there, trying to go crazy, trying to get the medic. It just took a little too long, and then they got surrounded and destroyed. Red team parking up in the yard. iDemise going to be able to set up a solid defense here. The Uber charges are even. Look at the scout going in here with the bonk. Bonk, a very great weapon. You know, basically allows the scout to do his job, to scout, you know, get behind enemy lines, get past choke points. It's not his job to get past choke points, but it's a pretty nifty part of the bonk and everything that it allows. So, just in a little bit of a standoff here. The Noid does have his Uber. Voice spam going out. Now, the Noid having his Uber now, they're starting to play forward a little bit more. Actually in the yard area up close. Trying to get aggressive with this, it seems. Or at least, you know, check to see what's going on. You know, Tito's not going to die to 2 rockets as long as there's not like a crazy sticky trap there, or Tito pokes his head out too far. They're able to keep this Uber up here. I think the hope is, you know, try to get Tragic to Uber through the choke, and then, you know, body block while the rest of the team is very far back. But 51 playing very passive here. They get the pick on Big Pun, but iDemise is going to try to move in here. Oh, and look at 51. All of them moving through the flank position. The Noid, maybe not as decisive as Pure was earlier. We're scrambling back. Ruin here, already 1 kill. Oh, great shot on Alpha. Still doing damage. Oh, and fantastic. Another shot on Soup. And then getting some pistol shots on Roland before he craters. Ruin getting the credit for that kill as well. Man, I lost count, but I know Ruin was kicking ass there. Numbers don't matter. Results matter. You see Alpha sniping long here. Oh, and there goes Pure. Great shot by Alpha. Lines it up and takes him down. The Noid still has a significant Uber advantage over Tragic. The bonk going down as well. Scout round in the corner. And deciding to back up. They gotta wait for Pure to come back anyways. See Soup here. Throwing out a couple stickies as blue team thinking about holding, trying to hold. But actually the Noid forced to pop his Uber pretty early. Oh, fantastic shot by Soup. Let's see it again in slow-mo. Over the top. Wow. Really nailed the arc on that pipe. You know, knew exactly where to land it. Sweet stuff there from Soup. Sniper's chasing down this, being chased down by the scout. Jumps over the top, and then, oh, the sticky trap gets him from Soup. Yeah, pretty hilarious stuff there. Raffle. Yeah, you should play that one back. Ruin was totally chasing down Alpha. Jumped through the hallway. Was chasing him forever. And was like, oh, just make a sweet escape through the ramp side. And the sticky trap. Great call in there. Soup very, you know, attentive to what was going on around him. Tragic with the Uber, and Pure trying to jump in there and force him to pop. Pure ends up trading kills with Roland, but you know, that's all right. Yeah, Tragic with the Uber advantage, but you know, when you got your back up against the wall, it's tough to be really aggressive with your Uber. You know, if you're not really sure where the other team's at with the percentage, or if they're super far back, like that's where you know, the Noid is, which is very smart. You know, I mean, you just play back. If Tragic is going to come into you, make them pop Uber in the lobby where they're not really going to be able to do anything. A lot of off-classing from 51 right now. We're actually playing Pro-Lander style. One class of everything, of what you can. You know, everybody's, yeah, anyways. Moving through the ramp room here. Good rockets. Flares trying to set somebody on fire, do a little bit of damage. Ruin taken out as red team is poking in here. Rockets being reflected back. You see Pure under the water here. Trying to sneak up on the point. Oh, Blaze jumping right down. Pure down to like 45 health though. Oh, and takes out Blaze. You would have thought that was a situation where the Heavy had it on lockdown. But actually that rocket blew Pure so far back that the conical fire range of the heavy weapons chain gun was not able to effectively deal damage to the distant soldier. And Blaze making excuses. You should never make excuses. Pyro, great use of the air blast, just flinging red team around as they're trying to come in here. But the sentry gun focused down. Somebody on the point as well. Blue team now all back on the point. Big Pun getting a kill on Blaze. Blue team doing all right, but still 3 up for red. It's the medic. They're pushing in. Tito down, though. And the Noid reconnecting with Pure, but both of them going down. Blue team got big numbers over red team, who just Ruin just respawned. Looks like throwing down some stickies, though, trying to delay what he can. But you see he's hanging way far back by the choke. Going to try to make sure that he does not get picked as well. And actually, you know, slowing down the capture of the second point ensures that most of his team got forward spawn and spawned at the middle point as opposed to spawning further back. Big pun here. You see the soldier tucked away on that little ledge. There's a couple little ledges on Goalie Wash. Tragic with the Uber while the Noid is still building his. But nonetheless, you see Tragic's pretty far back, at least not on choke side. He's not around. But oh, there he is. They're moving through flank. Jumping up into the air. Big Pun trying to get a shot on the demo, but good Uber switching. Uber's starting to fade, though, now as red team's coming back into it. They have the Uber as well. Big Pun with a kill on Soup. Takes out Alpha as well on a tear. Thinking about moving through ramp room, but comes back to take out that scout as well. Great 3 kill. And 83 health, so only like halfway scratched. Ruin, great shot on Roland there. Pushing him up against the wall, Shakespeare style. And now red team's starting to move in here. Oh, a fantastic double rocket kill by Tito. Hope you enjoyed that shot, a little slow motion and overlay. Tito getting both those kills. And wow, fantastic stuff there as red team moves into the point to really you know, solidify the advantage they had. You got to keep the pressure on, and when you have the advantage, you got to be aggressive with it. iDemise doing a fantastic job there and pulling it back to 4-2. Again, Tito whipping out the equalizer. Red team, or sorry, blue team, both scouts and the demo together on that side, on choke side. Stickies from here. Finishes off Memphis Vaughn. Pure getting a good kill on Blaze. Popped away. Coming in here with the stickies. Trying to keep Tragic at bay. Soup on top of his head. Finishes him off. And then gonna get the scout as well. Going big on that middle fight. A ton of damage and a ton of kills. Meanwhile, Tito shout outs to Blaze. Nice shot. And look at this, getting forward, just going to keep the pressure on. And man, iDemise are fighting for their lives right now. And they're just trying to prove that they deserve to be here. And that this is their match, even though that they were down 4-1 a second ago. They are up, it's 4-2 right now. And they are closing in on this point, coming in with a ton of pressure. The scout is on the point, still invulnerable though. But here, down in 12 health, gets another assist. And the heavy's below him. Picks up, a double kill on Alpha and Tragic. And just going amazing this round. Man, just like ridiculous middle fight. That was 1 life all the way through. Just keeping a ton of pressure up on Area 51. Area 51 still has the lead 4-3. But iDemise is looking dominant right now. They've had a ton of disconnects in the first half. And right now they are tearing it up. Throwing that soldier in the air who craters. Soup gets a kill, but Memphis Vaughn is down as well. It is just Soup and Tragic, and they are going to run to the hills. Run to the hills. I'm an even worse singer than Banny. Banny's a lot better singer than I am. I shouldn't have even tried that, to be honest, but 51 was really in a tough situation. At least they got out of there with Soup and Tragic. And, you know, we'll have the opportunity to defend with an Uber here. Demo Man trying to get some crazy stickies. I don't know if the scout sees him. You can obviously tell that he's looking in that direction, and I'm pretty sure they've spotted him. Tito right here, looking around, maybe for stickies or just giving his rocket launcher a shake. Takes about 280 damage right there. But the Uber from the Noid right away. Tito jumping in aggressively. Got to get another flash on him. Actually, the Uber is faded, though. Soup takes up the Noid. And goes down as well. Jumping Soldier coming in here. That's got to be Pure, who gets the kill on Tragic before he goes down. Ruin jumping around like a madman. Takes out Roland. Oh, he is finally down. 64 health, though, for Tito.
The control point is being captured.
And him for the soldier. Oh, gets the kill. Soup is there. Throws out one sticky, but then, oh no, cannot get back up the water. And Alpha was going for a cap on the second point there, so it was just those two players. Very big play from Tito, who was damaged up, but managed to sneak out and then come back into the play. We see Big Pun's perspective once again, kind of faking up, going up that side at least, or maybe he was not happy with his jumps. Gets the kill on Alpha though, a couple shots on that soldier as well, and then follows him down. Doesn't get any credit for it, but still great playing. Then with Ruin combines to take out Blaze, and Ruin and him are just pushing forward. They're going to get the flank on the blue team, who has fallen back from choke, trying to protect their medic and protect their demo charge. But Big Pun moving in here, and fantastic work there with the rest of his team, getting the kill on Tragic. And look at this, Big Pun and Ruin running all the way back to the middle point. They're like, it's cool. We just killed the whole team, and we're going to go back and capture the point. That's not point whoring. That's not trying to get the the highest score. That's just being really, really, really smart. You're the fastest class without damaging yourself. You should be the one capturing the points and then moving forward. And then right there again, they ran to the second point. The whole rest of the team just split. Big Pun getting ready to move in here, throwing down the bonk. Rest of the team coming in with the Uber as well. Spotted by the Heavy and the Engineer, but just chilling down here with the bonk. Now popping back up that as soon as he's got his gun out, scores a couple big shots on Blaze, takes him out. Still has 89 health. Coming in here with a couple more shots. Ruin gets the kill for him, but crucial stuff there. And wow, oh my god. That is an incredibly quick 4 rounds from iDemise, completely turning the tables. And their back was up against the wall. You can not really be in any more of a disadvantageous situation in Team Fortress 2 than what iDemise was in. They, were down like 3 players while trying to hold the last point, and really nutty stuff there. Fantastic play by Big Pun and Ruin, and Pure and Tito being solid. Tito had some missteps at 1 or 2 parts in the game, but really made up for it in clutch situations. Of course, Umph playing really strong, but also on the other team, Soup doing a great job. Soup is a fantastic demo man. So really fantastic match. I had a fun time recording this and the commentary as well. Expect to see more, post-produced VODs from me and the eXtelevision crew. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Much love. I will catch you guys next time. I am eXtine. Peace out.